All right, and we're back. So let's get this run on the road. It really does irk me that I haven't been able to go after the lair bosses, but I just don't think it's safe to. And the goal is to win runs, not to push the limit here. So there's a hero shrine off to the right, to the left, and I do think I value a hero shrine more than I value the lair right now. But I think we can go to the left here. It sucks because I do at some point. Oh, okay. Now we definitely feel good about going to the left. Second hero shrine is great. But I think these extra hero shrines are really going to move the needle for us in terms of ramping in power. You know, even if we don't go after a lair boss this time, we can start drilling into Paracelsus here.
Hey, Doctor. Chapter 1. The Good Student.
Which, nope.
Brilliant and bold. Her unconventional theories.
Couldn't remember if this is
in her fourth year.
if this is an RP or a combat. I think this is a combat encounter.
Her peers and professors had an ironically invigorating effect upon her extracurricular experiments. The mysteries of the human body, of life and death itself.
Or maybe it is RP. Man, you can tell I don't remember anymore.
Scalpel's reach. If only she could acquire a corpse of sufficient freshness.
I don't know about you, but I've never had an academic study where I'm like, I need a dead body. There we go. Oh, we didn't even check hero goals, but I guess Hero Shrine, Tangle, Glimmers of Hope, Assistance Encounters. Okay, well, those are things we can do. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I think at this point we definitely don't commit to the lair. Two hero shrines is pretty high impact. I think it might be 3 to get Plague Grenade. And if we can force that, then once we have Plague Grenade, we can absolutely do the Dreaming General and the Librarian. So that's probably what we'll look to do here, is try to unlock the rest of our... We'll get food. Try to unlock more of Paracelsus's kit just so she is a little bit more powerful. Definitely want this hero shrine. But yeah, so comment section below if you think I'm being a little bit too tight there, but I think the Librarian is kind of doable, but the Dreaming General just really isn't doable until you've got like Plague Grenade or you've unlocked another character like the Flagellant or somebody else who can hit the rear rank. You need at least one character that can reliably hit the rear rank every turn. Or hit the rear rank and the Dreaming General. So you need something that hits 3-4. And the Plague Doctor and the Flagellant both have that and make a, kind of make a natural synergy. So yeah. There we go. We like to see those crits. We like to get this going. So we could... Oh, that was disappointing. Oh. Yeah, it's we had a little bit of a disappointing set of turns there. We just didn't have the damage output. We needed we needed Audrey to not be stunned is what it basically boils down to. Not much to be done though. Of course, Dismas also not rolling absolute dog on his damage totals would have helped too. But what are you gonna do?
Scavenge what you can and be off once more.
We'll head into another hero shrine. This one will be this will be the first of the Plague Doctor puzzle I said I called it a combat encounter earlier. I guess it's really kind of a puzzle. Because it looks like a combat, but it's really like
Chapter 2.
yeah, it's really more focused on like the puzzle aspect.
The professor was a relic, hacking and wheezing his way through a hopelessly conventional curriculum.
And all we do for this one's pretty easy, is we just wait for he's gonna keep lecturing us, and we just review notes and wait until he does conclusion. Yep, he does conclusion, and then we rebut him, and he coughs his lungs out. Which I don't know why that stress heals Paracelsus. That seems a little bit rude. But we just wait it out. This is a very simple puzzle. The reason you don't use heated rebuttal until he uses conclusion is that it doesn't trigger the coughing fit. Instead, the students just laugh at you, and then yep. So there we go. Paracelsus killed a guy in the lecture hall because he's a jerk. Oh, there is Plague Grenade. Nice. Okay, that is a big up for us. Because that means Ounce of Prevention can come out. Plague Grenade, getting Plague Grenade is really big. So it is the second one. I couldn't remember if it was second or third. But with Plague Grenade done, now the Dreaming General is on the table. It's still pretty risky, but it's at least on the table as something we can do. Unfortunately, we missed our opportunity with the Sprawl, so 12 relics for double food and 30 flame. What's our flame at? Yeah, it seems worthwhile. We don't have a lot of things to spend relics on, so more food. Not a lot, though. Another hero goal complete. Everybody wants to go to the Hoarder. That seems reasonable to me. Finally have a road battle. No, it's the second road battle, actually, isn't it? Oh, it's Implication. How'd you do, Implication? Well, first of all, I need to shoot your friend in the face here. It's fine, don't worry about it. There we go.
An unavoidable end.
It's unfortunate we don't have Pick to the Face, because Pick to the Face is pretty good against Implication. Punches straight through the armor. Let's see. Guess we just stand fast. We could swing and try to get rid of there's 3 armor, so we're gonna have to take a we're probably gonna have to take a shot here. We did get a lucky blind token with the we did get a lucky blind token from the flame, which is quite good, because I was going to try to blind and gas, but instead we can just keep swinging and hope the blind hits here. Yeah! Woo! We got paid out there, and now we have our opportunity to push the damage in. That's 8. That's 12. We're definitely taking the 12. And now you can already see, or at least, I hope you can see that there's definitely an increase in damage output here. The addition of those hero paths, particularly Rogue, though I haven't really done the full Rogue rotation, and Deadeye are adding that extra little bit of damage, which is helping us push over the line here. And making what could have been a really dangerous fight into a little bit less dangerous. Pop that in. We'll head to the Hoarder, and then we are kinda... Our loathing is getting up a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. Because what are we looking for? What do we got? Price of Pride, Greater Wolf's Blood, Greater Sharpness. Wow. There are some pretty There's some pretty premium stuff here that we wouldn't mind having. Sadly, we can't afford most of it. However, we can afford at least one clarifying poultice. That's the first of at least 4 we want to get. We did have somebody who wanted to use, I think it was Barristan wanted to use Glimmers of Hope. And he wants to use Glimmers of Hope, so we've got our food sorted, so we can pop that in there. So we can get one of the glimmers out of the way and hope we can find another one. And then I actually kind of want to buy, I'm kind of thinking about Work Table here. Give some stress resistance to the party. Woven items aren't very exciting though. Alternatively, we could grab Leaf Suspension or Crow's Nest. Leaf Suspension's pretty okay. Crow's Nest for the scouting, I think we can live without that. So this is where like Wolf Cub plus 5% stress resistance just isn't that exciting, but we don't need it to be. I think we grab the Leaf Spring Suspension, and that's everything we can afford. So we gotta hit it here. Right or left, right or left, right or left, right. We've been going left a lot, so let's go to the right. Oh man, we got paid out again. Another Hero Shrine. This actually becomes a question. Who do we give this to? Let's see. Dismas, we're going to want him to be a sharp shot eventually, but we can probably wait a little bit. Audrey, like we already have some of the major skills we're looking to have. Choices. Either way, we want that mastery point, but I'm not necessarily sure who to give this one to. Actually, okay, yeah. Here's what we do: we get Retribution, and then I think we get Point Blank Shot and Retribution. Then I think we just hammer down Paracelsus's tree, looking to get Cause of Death and Indiscriminate Science, and Magnesium Rain, some very high impact skills that are at the tail end of her tree.
By the second semester, her research was at a critical point, and regular supply raids of the university laboratories had become necessary. During one such expedition, she stumbled upon her professor, awkwardly slumped over his podium, a bloody kerchief on the floor. Here, then, was her ideal cadaver, her long-awaited opportunity, and she would not waste it.
Sometimes you just need a dead body, I guess. And there we are, Indiscriminate Science. That's a pretty big upgrade for us. Another healing skill for Paracelsus to leverage. Definitely glad to pick that up. One more road battle, and then the Guardian fight, but we'll be going in with pretty high light. And yeah, I think we just keep going down the Paracelsus tree and kind of fully unlock her kit. The alternative would be like maybe going back to the Man-at-Arms, but I don't know that the Man-at-Arms gets any better with some of his later skills. Like I'm thinking about the Man-at-Arms like later skills, and none of them, I'm trying to remember if any of them matter. May as well bump our flame up. I'm trying to think if any of them matter, and I don't think any of them do. So I don't think it's the Man-at-Arms we upgrade. I think the Man-at-Arms is basically optimized at this point.
In this weighty gloom,
I guess tactical or strategic withdrawal would be worth having, but I think that's fairly far down. I don't know, I'll have to look it up later, but I think that's fairly far down, which makes it less appealing. Versus like Paracelsus, we got Indiscriminate Science, we still need Magnesium Rain. And Cause of Death, both are pretty good. And then we can go down the Grave Robber and get like Dead of Night and some of those skills going. Alright, here, I want to get the Altar down, but I think we need to focus, yeah, we need to focus this Herald. Nocturne Commune is not great, but we can live with it. Oof. And we're gonna attempt to. I should have incisioned there. I don't think it matters. The blight is actually more than the bleeds. That ends up working out. But the right move there was actually incision, just to because the goal was to take off this block. The goal is to take off those block tokens to set up Dismas. Oh, oh, wow, 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 wow. That was the game just giving me the business. That was incredibly rude. We were looking to point blank shot there, and which would have like almost not one. It wouldn't have one shot the Evangelist, but it would have been close.
Who knows what lurks in the beyond?
And she stealthed another round, so we still can't do anything about it. Man, they just wasted our entire take aim there. That is just unfortunate.
A brilliant conclusion.
That Evangelist is gone. We'll just start working down the altar. So nice to have Plague Grenade again. I definitely think we're probably not going to stick with Surgeon. We're using Surgeon right now because it's just a big amp in power for the Plague Doctor. Now that we have Plague Grenade, I think we might attempt to unlock Alchemist as well. Even though that's I think it's a fairly expensive. Jeez, this stealth just lasted forever. Yeah, even though I think it's a fairly expensive get. It's still like going to be a considerable amount of damage, and then that'll let the Plague Doctor just live in the back rank for forever, basically. We are getting our Man-at-Arms is getting a little bit chewed up, but finally, there we go. Let's see. Definitely Battlefield Medicine for a nice big heal, 13-point heal. She's just, yeah, we just got to finish it. There we go. Whew. First cultist fight down and done so handily. The good Dark Impulse and a Heart Seeker. Well, that Heart Seeker's definitely getting used. Probably put that back on Audrey. And we'll keep this Dark Impulse for a potential good cultist trinket that might show up.
The heart calls out to the weary.
We are definitely a little bit on the broke side, but the fact that we can go after the Dreaming General, I think, is going to help us get that done. So let's do our in. Thanatophobia misses the mark. Jeez. Head injury. Hard Noggin. Hard Noggin's a pretty good pickup. The rest of these, though, we need to go to a field hospital. Jeez. The Butcher's Feast just gave us some grief. Visit the Creature Den for 3 candles. That's definitely on the table. There's another Poultice. I think we need to buy this Clarifying Poultice, and we save the rest of our money in the hopes that we get enough together to go all the way here. I do think we Stimulating Poultice again, and I do think we pop Restorative Herbs on Barristan and Dismas. Kind of wish we could save that for the boss, but the fact that we're definitely going after the Dreaming General, or we're going to aim to, means that we kind of need to be ready for that outcome. Paracelsus, kind of just want to like upgrade all of her main skills that we're using. Plague Grenade doesn't need its upgrade because she's not very good at using it right now. Then I kind of want to upgrade Crusher Defender here. I guess Defender? We're going to make use of Defender. Yeah, we're going to make use of Defender as we head into the actual Dreaming General fight to try to protect some of the other characters. Blinding Gas is going to have to come out, unfortunately. As is Noxious Blast, actually. We can leave Blinding Gas in that way. There we go there. Your kit is your kit. Do need to upgrade Duelist Advance at some point, but we just haven't had the opportunity to. And I think that'll do it. So thank you all for watching. See you next time as we head into the Tangle, and hope to keep this run going. Till then, see ya.